Hello everyone, I hope that all are doing great. Today we have Pradeep Kumar with us, who has secured an All India rank of 292 in GATE 2020. He has completed his B.Tech from Ambedkar Institute of Advanced Communication Technology and Research and M.Tech in VLSI from IIT Bombay. So over to you, Pradeep. Pradeep, how are you doing today? It's my pleasure to channel VLSI for all.
Here, I'm fine, and I hope that you are also fine. Thank you for the kind introduction. Let's have a great interaction.
Yeah. Would you like to give us a brief about your introduction and just general things about yourself?
Yeah, so basically, as you have said, I am currently doing my master's from IIT Bombay. My specialization is solid state devices. It is basically a part of VLSI. The microelectronics specialization of IIT Bombay was divided into two parts. One was integrated circuits and systems, and the other was solid state devices. I am the part of solid state devices right now, and just currently I am just pursuing my fourth semester and nothing else. Mainly that is the thing that I am doing right now.
Okay, nice. So let's start from your B.Tech journey. Like, how did you got
Yeah, sure.
admission into Ambedkar Institute, and would you like to share anything about your college life at the
Yeah,
current time?
so we had a separate exam for Indraprasth University, the university in which my college was affiliated to. So I got a rank of around 4,000 in that, and I got this college. My first preference was electronics and communication only. The reason was that I didn't want to do any coding based stuff, as I was not very keen on that. So I chose electronics, and my college life was quite chill. I was not very focused on anything in that, but as the years developed, I developed not a very keen interest, but yes, I was liking the subjects. I At least I was not having problem with studying electronics subjects. So that is when I decided to go for GATE, because other options like CAT and GRE were too expensive for me. So I went for GATE because, see, our college didn't have had great placement, but it gave us the time because there was no attendance criteria for us. So I had all the time. So I prepared for GATE, and then fortunately I got a good rank, a decent rank at least.
That's great. Like, and how your this whole preparation started? In which year you decided to appear for GATE? What was your plan and strategy?
Okay, so my decision to pursue GATE was finalized in my fifth semester, uh, and I started the sorry about that. I started my preparation in my sixth semester. That is January of 2019. And my strategy was simple. I joined a coaching institute that time. It was Saturday Sunday based. So what I did was went there Saturday Sunday, came back basically on Monday. I revised what I had learned Saturday Sunday, and then did previous year questions on Wednesdays and Tuesday and Wednesdays, and then 2 days for my college work and again revision. So that was quite my schedule. It was very light, not too much hard work in that.
Mhm.
Around 2 to 3 hours daily would be good enough in the starting, and at the end, when the crunch time came, October, November, then I took basically a gap from my college for 2 months. I didn't attend college at all, and at that time I studied for long hours basically. And one of my key strategies was to start giving tests quite early. I started giving tests by June, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so that were actually nice tips. So like after clearing the gate, what difference gate brought you into your life, and how was like your experience after achieving such a great achievement?
Yeah. So the first thing that changes when you get a good rank is how people perceive you. Okay, what image you have, because my image was not that great in college. I was kind of, someone who was not interested in studies. That was my image. So that changed first of all, and also it was just that, yeah, someone there was great respect among my friends and uh, other students also, because it was a good thing that someone from our college was doing such thing. So it was really nice, really overwhelming, but yeah, that was the time when COVID came, so couldn't experience it to the fullest.
Oh, that's bad. But
Yeah,
congrats to you. Like this is something that everyone has dreamed about at some point of
thank you.
time. Yeah. So like even after you achieving such a good rank, like it is of 292, of course you would have like had an option to like go for PSUs directly. So why did you chose to like go for higher studies in M.Tech and like, rather than just going for job?
Yeah, so actually the thing is, in electronics you don't really
Hmm.
you don't really get PSUs at that rank. You might get an interview or two, but that is, you are highly unlikely to get a PSU from the gate score itself. In electronics I'm talking about. In electrical it is very possible that you get a PSU with this rank.
Hmm.
Even my friends with 500, 600, 700 ranks have also got PSUs in electrical. But yeah, for electronics it was difficult. And also, see, I was kind of, I won't say interested, but yeah, masters intrigued me because of the opportunities it gave after a masters. So I talked to some seniors and they said that yeah, the package and all is quite good after masters. From if you are doing in electronics, then even if you are doing in communication also, the packages that companies give are quite decent. So you can go for masters surely. So, and that was the reason I was giving gate also. So that wasn't a big deal to not go for PSA. I also didn't had any options, to be honest.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So after so much of efforts, you were able to like now go into IIT Bombay. So how
Yeah.
was it like it feels to be an IITian and how was your initial reaction to all this?
Yeah. So the initial reaction was being overwhelmed with the stuff that IIT gives you. Okay. So see, I can tell you that cracking gate and getting a good score in gate is easier than surviving in IIT. Quite easier than
Oh,
surviving in IIT. Yeah. Uh, so see, here you are focused on getting a rank, and okay, you are competing with almost 1 lakh students, but they are all their capabilities are different. So you don't know exactly who you are competing with exactly. Okay, but in IIT you are seeing your classmates. They all are either as capable as you or more capable than you.
hmm.
So you are competing with them, and it gets quite overwhelming sometimes with with the amount of assignments and quizzes that we have. So that was a big challenge in the first semester, quite a big challenge, to be honest. And first you sometimes feel alone also in when you go
Hmm.
into M.Tech first semester. You can feel alone that yeah, I am the only person who is not getting what the professor is teaching, or whatever is going on. You can feel that, but as time goes on you get to know that almost everyone is feeling some kind of insecurity,
Hmm.
maybe related to studies, maybe related to something else. But in that time, the only thing that you have to focus on is just take your positives and move forward. My positive was that I was good at time management, so I focused on that, and just completing all the stuff that I had. Other people struggled with that, but they were grasping the concepts more easily.
Hmm.
I was just I basically I went for quantity, they went for quality. That I can say.
Okay. So like
Yeah.
someone like if there is something to take from this conversation is that if you're going for M.Tech or maybe for first semester of masters to another place,
Yeah.
then you might
Yeah.
feel homesick. Also, you might
Yeah.
also encounter complex like the complexity in just because
Yeah,
everyone around you is actually more, you will feel more credited than yourself.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's okay. So like, can you just give us brief about what is this M.Tech in solid state devices? Like, I know that VLS actually comes under many different subcategories. For some, it is
Yeah.
in microsystems. For some, so is it the same like solid state devices? Is it related to
Yeah, so
VLS?
solid state devices basically, when we talk about VLSI, we can make three parts of it. Okay, one is analog VLSI, other is digital VLSI, and third is devices. So solid state devices specialization is purely focused on devices. Okay, but the thing that people don't know is that it is not that we only study devices. It is focused on that. We have four core courses of devices only that we have to do at any cost. But apart from that, we are almost free to choose anything. And you would know that there aren't many jobs in devices in India right now. If you want devices jobs, either there are very few companies who are giving it, or either there are companies who are giving it in foreign. Okay, either you have to go for foreign if you want pure jobs in fabrication or devices. So devices is basically about fabrication and characterization of semiconductor devices. Okay, and that is, I think, all about the specialization. But yeah, there is some misinformation about the specialization that people don't get jobs from it. That is not true actually.
Mhm.
We also study about, there are six more courses that we can do, and they are enough to make any profile, analog, digital, or if we want devices.
Okay, okay, got it. So in how many companies you got selected? What was the selection process? And for which
Yes,
profile you got
so
selected?
okay, so I only went for digital profile, digital VLSI profile. I was not preparing for devices. I was not preparing for analog. So actually, what happened was for I gave only one interview. Okay, and I was selected, fortunately.
Oh, nice.
So I won't say I was selected for other companies as I was not eligible to sit for them in their interview. But I was shortlisted for around 8 to 9 interviews, which were scheduled to happen on the day two, that is second day of placement, second is December, but couldn't happen as I was placed on the first day itself. Because someone who is placed on the first day cannot sit on the second day. So I was shortlisted in 8, but you know got selected in one, that is TSMC.
Okay, nice. And like, do you think like these companies like TSMC are like to many of the layman person, it's a notion like TSMC companies are in Korea or Taiwan. So like, are they going to come in India to hire? So like, is it true like they are actually recruiting people in mass, or it was just you that you got selected?
No, so TSMC comes in only, I guess, 5 or 6 IITs,
Yeah.
and no other college is there where TSMC comes, and it recruits around 4 to 5 people on average. Uh, 3 to 4 would be from the hardware profile that I'm talking about, and 3 to 4 around can be from data science. But for that, mainly the CS people go for that, not the electrical ones. Uh, by electrical, I mean electrical and electronics both, VLSI students basically. So yeah, so they don't recruit in mass, but yeah, they can recruit around 4 to 5 people.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And like, was there any technique? Of course, there would be technical round. And how many rounds were there? Was there any aptitude also, like written
Yes.
exams or something?
Yeah, so the selection procedure was very simple for TSMC. Sorry, just a second. Okay, so the selection procedure was very simple for TSMC. It was resume shortlisting and then a single round of interview that was purely technical. There was no non-technical question asked. Okay, so it was around 45 minutes, and the beauty of that interview was that it was totally dependent on the profile the company was, looking for. As in, if you go for any other companies, general companies that are based in India, like you can say Intel, Qualcomm, even Texas to an extent, they go for students. They ask questions from many domains actually.
Yeah.
Okay, but TSMC asks questions only of the physical design flow, and that is the profile that they came for.
Okay.
For physical design flow engineer, advanced physical design flow, and chip design engineer basically. So they purely ask questions on that, and to get into the interview, there was resume shortlisting. There is no hard and fast rule of TSMC that by CPI cutoff, I mean, but generally they prefer students with above 8.5 CPI, I would say.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, generally.
And like you were looking forward for digital roles, so now you're placed for like digital or physical design roles.
Yeah. So basically, in digital only there are two categorization again. So one is front end and then back end. So physical design flow comes under back end, and it is also a part of digital one. So I'm placed where I wanted to be actually.
Okay, nice. That's great. And like how your day-to-day life looks like. TSMC is a great company. So how do you feel?
Yeah. So the magnitude of TSMC I got to know when I posted on LinkedIn, and the reaction I got was quite incredible. So then only I got to know, okay, this is a very big deal actually.
Yeah.
But apart from that, the day-to-day life is quite normal only. Same assignment, same things. Just that the pressure is quite less now. One reason for that is that I only have 2 courses this semester and one M.Tech project, because we generally I had completed 9 courses in the first year. We have to total take 11 courses. Only 2 are remaining this semester, and also my MTP work is there. But apart from that, it is quite chill, to be honest. So yeah,
Okay. I just forgot that actually you are still pursuing M.Tech. So like, how are you like you had joined the company?
No. I haven't joined the company yet. My joining would be around August, depending on the COVID, obviously, because the posting is in Taiwan only. So that would depend on the COVID. But yeah, my joining would be in August 2022.
Okay, that's great. So we would be heading towards the end of this session. Before that, is there something that you would like to share with our viewers?
Yeah, I would say just identify your strengths, because that is very important. Even during GATE, there would be very many mistakes that you will do. Even when you are pursuing M.Tech, you will do many mistakes, and also you might feel alone. You might feel that only I am going through this, only I am not understanding the concepts, only I am not able to solve the question. But then just go through it, and just keep your strengths in your mind, whatever your strengths be. It may be time management, it may be something else. It will help you, okay, because some people might be very good at solving questions, others might be very good at research, and third person might be kind of in between. He might not be very good at any particular thing, but he will be average in both, and that is also good. But just you have to present yourself such that you are showing your strength rather than weakness.
Yeah. That was some thoughtful tips. People actually give tips about like general life and everything, but you actually gave a tip that would help them in while they are pursuing something in their life. So that's great. Thank you, Pradeep, for coming forward to share your views and experience. And I wish you achieve even more success in your life.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my experience. Thank you.